Hey Alex, this is Justin from Porsche of Colorado Springs. Just wanted to take a quick minute to show you how some of the things on the GT4 work. So let's have a look. Wanted to get it outside here so we can do kind of some demonstration stuff. We've got a front trunk and a rear trunk because it is a Cayman. So you watch here, I've got a couple buttons here on the key. If I hold down, rear trunk, front trunk release. Now the big wing on the back of the GT4 causes them to put different struts in the back hatch area. So you notice it doesn't open as far as a regular Cayman because that wing is actually taking up the extra space that a normal Cayman would take up. So they're just trying to protect you from damaging anything. A couple things in the back that are here. Obviously this is cargo space. This piece here comes out pretty easily. These little turn lock fasteners, so that way if you needed to put something up this way through the back of the car, turn these little pieces off. Oil cap hidden underneath, coolant reservoir. Those are pieces that you should never touch. Get that one on there. There we go. Underneath this big mat here is the engine. I do not have the ability to pull that cover off, so that's something that we're not going to do right now, is look at the engine. But believe you me, it has it. We're going to come to the front here, get a sneak peek. You see that little red tab that's in there? That's going to move over to the side. It's for our safety catch. Inside here, there's this is actually the front license plate bracket. We have a tool kit, or actually this is the fix-a-flat stuff that I was telling you about, because there's no spare in these cars, in the sports cars in general. Apologize, I'm trying to hold the phone and do these. And then in this side is the tool kit. Got a tow hook and then like a little box inside there for the screwdriver and such. Underneath this panel in the middle, there's a battery in the middle there, tire compressor. This cap here is brake fluid. That cap there is washer solvent, not engine coolant. I've seen that happen, if you catch my drift. Let's see, car needs to be detailed. Oh, almost. Kind of lost you there for a second. I'm gonna hop in. Oh yeah, these seats are awesome. I'm gonna fire it up here real quick. Alright, see our display there. Close the door, get a little quiet. Turn up the fan, turn down the temperature. Let's see if I can get this to focus here. Temperature. One thing I'm gonna point out here, if I hold the auto button, it goes to sync. Syncing it to driver and passenger side. I confirm my navigation there, just to get that warning go away. We got a stock here on the lower right where my hand is, and if you watch the TFT display right here, scroll through some different menus. My favorite screen is coming up here. Gear shift assist, that's nice. G-force meter, that's my favorite screen. I'm liking it. Get that to reset. Performance indicator, you'll see that in the GT4s and the GT3s. Turbo S's, that's it. You got your mirror adjustment here that's on the left. We select which mirror we want to adjust. And then we use our rotary dial. Obviously our window switches. If you didn't know, this strap here is actually the release for the door. That's how we get out of the car. Down here below, so just like using the remote, there's your front trunk release, we pull up on it. Rear deck lid release, we pull up on that. You got your cruise control on the left side. Turn signals and brights on your left side, upper side. Automatic wipers, I'm not going to turn that on right now, just because I don't want the wipers to go across a dry piece of glass. The clock in the middle becomes your sport chrono. You got our sport mode. Activate that. We're going to get better throttle response. PASM. I'm going to stiffen up our suspension. And then of course where the magic happens, is our exhaust button. That's awesome. Electronic stability control to turn it off. Electronic stability control and traction control off. Traction control is kind of like a launch control, if you will. When you got both of these features off, you're in control, buddy. Got a power port inside our center console piece here. If you didn't notice my hand over here, there's a release tab. The fire extinguisher. Hopefully you never have to use that. We got our auxiliary port and our USB, sorry about that, and our extra charge port there inside. Cup holders, extend those out, but we can still close this lid, right? Got room for Red Bull cans, all the way up to your big gulps. These actually work real well. Put this back. Nice feature there, auto dimming mirrors with our light that's on right there. I know that those are turned on. Home link operation for the garage doors. I can walk you through how to program that. The radio stuff, obviously there's a little bit going on there, but it's actually a pretty intuitive system. You got your tuner for the radio, the media for your auxiliary ports and your CD player, obviously your phone for your Bluetooth, navigation to input a destination, the map just by itself, single disc player, here's your eject button, source to select through the different sources, sound, obviously bass, treble, those kind of features. Information I'll look at just to see my altitude, because you're in Colorado, that's kind of fun once in a while. The car, I'll use that to get my compass. And then our option tab is, you'll also notice here in the top of the screen, we have a hard key for that as well, because when we go into our map, notice how that is disappeared, but I can still enter into an option to get to my customized settings. Turn on a bird's eye view so you can see what the difference is there. See that? We have a horizon now. And then actually if I turn on my headlights, it knows it's dark outside, changes the map. That's pretty cool. And then also, if you didn't notice, we have a navigation map in our TFT display you can have on. We can go into that, auto zoom, 3D to get that same bird's eye effect. That's pretty cool there. So hopefully this helps explain the car a little bit. There's some seat adjustments that you can't really see. There's one underneath my right leg. This is, you pull this one up in order to scoot back and forward. And then there's one here, we can't see, but there's an electric switch. These are basically the 918 seats, but there's an electric switch over here to do your raise and lower portion. And then on the bottom of the steering column, release lever to telescope and tilt the wheel. I'm gonna push that back just to get a little more room and then lock it in place. And there we go. Oh my gosh. You're gonna have so much fun in this car. All right, thanks so much, Alex. I hope this helps a little bit.